This is the 1928 Quad, a very streamlined lower unit. I think they were attempting to have it go fast, kind of make up for the twin version, the 20 cubic inch, which when it came out at about 7 horsepower was considerably behind the rest of the manufacturers who were putting out 10, 11, and 12. Lockwood Chief, Johnson KR40, the Evinrude, which were considerably higher horsepower, and this was an attempt to kind of gain it back in 1928. I don't think they really did. It's pretty heavy, and this engine supposedly put out 18 horsepower. I would say probably it did not. As you will see running on the boat, unfortunately the flywheel was a little loose and she was thumping a bit. But we did get her going pretty good. The prop was a little on the heavy side in an attempt to make them go fast. This is supposedly a 15 pitch, 11 inches in diameter. That's a lot of prop to swing. And the engine does it. It was on too heavy a boat. It really needed to be a smaller wheel. But this engine really was innovative. It was 4 cylinders, and they did a pretty nice job. It does start. A little bit odd starting. Very heavy compression, but it does go. I had to rewire it. The condensers would go on inside. I usually mount them on the outside. This time I decided to use ceramic condensers, and I put them back inside. And they were the only thing I could find with 1 microfarad, which was recommended for this. But the engine does run, as you will see, and it came out with a later version, the high-speed 2-cylinder version. It put out about 11 horsepower. Again, it was a little late because Johnson came out with their rotary valve, but and they came out with a internal breather like this in the 4-cylinder version as well, which was quite a bit more complicated and really complicated, in fact. But this engine, it's quite innovative, and Johnson's V45 basically must have been modeled off this. It came out another year later, and it runs extremely well and starts very well, and you have a lot of control over it. This one, not so much. There's really no way to do other than the spark advance. They didn't even provide any way to hook it up. I put eyelets on the exhaust canister, 1/4 inch rod, threaded rod, which is a little on the small side to be hooking steering up.